SEC Chairman Christopher Cox, testifying in front of the Senate Banking Committee yesterday, gave some insight into the SEC's look at the potential problems of naked short selling. CNBC's on-air editor Charlie Gasparino has been working that story actually for a while now, and it looks like something's finally moving on it.
Well, you know, a short sale is when you borrow the shares, sell them immediately. You make your money when the price declines. A naked short occurs when you don't really borrow. You go to your prime brokerage firm, you say, set up this short sale. He doesn't borrow the shares. Part of it is naked. Now, this has caused a lot of controversy. Patrick Byrne of Overstock.com has basically started a jihad against the prime brokerages, the big Wall Street firms that do this naked shorting, as well as the hedge funds that are engaging in it as well. Right now, he apparently is getting a fair hearing from Chris Cox. Yesterday, speaking before the Senate Banking Committee, Cox basically said, listen, we are looking at the issue of naked shorting, examining it as part of our broad examination of hedge funds. I think this is really interesting. Listen, Cox stopped short of saying he's going to charge someone with a violation here. By the way, this is a very legal, very gray area in the SEC's
naked shorting?
Yeah, I mean, no one really knows just where it sits as far as the illegality of it. However, he did say he's going to give it a fair hearing, and he may do some rulemaking on this later on. And I think that's a big victory for Patrick Byrne, because the more this thing gets aired, the more it becomes a politically divisive issue. Robert Bennett, the senator from Utah, basically put Cox's feet to the fire during the hearing yesterday. And you know, Patrick Byrne, his company is located in Utah. And what really surprises me is just how politically active Patrick Byrne and some of these companies that are targeted by the naked short sellers have become. That, you know, in a Senate hearing, that naked short selling becomes one of the main issues. Now, what's also kind of forcing the SEC on this is a lawsuit brought, ironically, by hedge funds. A lot of hedge funds saying they're paying the full freight for a full short position, but it's actually part of it is a naked short. So there were two lawsuits.
But not at their behest. It's the brokerages. They're
They're suing the brokerages because they're saying the brokerages that are setting up this short sale are only setting up a partial short sale. Yeah. So this is going to be more controversy in the weeks to come.
From nuts and bolts, though, Charlie, I mean, don't you have a back office settlement failure? I mean, the T+3 settlement, don't you have a fail then? And how do they keep the books square?
That's a great question. Nobody really knows, and that's why the SEC has to come in and at least provide some guidance. I think they should do a white paper on this whole thing.
Yeah, interesting. All right, Charlie, thank you very much. Charlie Gasparino. Still to come this morning, breaking economic news at 8:30 this morning, the March